Hello everyone, this is Pat with Angel Divination with our daily oracle card reading and message for Friday, the 18th of May, 2012. Happy Friday, everyone. We're going into a weekend with a solar eclipse. So we certainly want to pay attention to, the energies that are going on for this weekend. Um, solar eclipses always occur around a new moon, so it really has to do with a lot with new beginnings. They may be sudden new beginnings or gradual new beginnings, but the focus is on that new things, starting up. So you may find that a new phase of your life begins, and which also can mean some endings, but the focus is more really on the beginning. So for this reading today, I felt called to the Archangel Oracle card deck by Doreen Virtue, as the Archangels are really the overseers of the guardian angels in the angelic kingdom, and they help us in very specific ways. So I felt guided to them today to see kind of what's up for the weekend, who's with us, whose energies are with us, leading us into the weekend, for whatever we may need them for. Who can we call on? Who's working with us? Oh, okay. This is one that just jumped out, and it's Sandalphon with victory. And he says, your prayers have been heard and answered. Have faith. So this is a confirmation card for somebody out there. Something that you've been praying for, hoping for, is coming about. You'll be victorious. And let's see, yesterday's message was Archangel Michael with, stay committed. And I forget what the other card was, but actually I think that was the only card other than the healing angel card. That's right. So anyways, making the commitment to it is likely to bring the benefits that you're looking for, as I look at that card. So, and he's got the trumpet, he's really trumpeting, and this feels very happy when I look at this card. I mean, who isn't happy when they're victorious, right? Well, I shouldn't say that. Some victories can feel a little shallow, I guess, at times. But this is a very happy one. This is one where I feel like you're jumping up and down with excitement, saying, yes, it worked. Yes, it's working. Or, I got what I was looking for. Or something worked out in a way that you'd hoped. So, which is a nice thing to have happen on a Friday. Yay! Maybe for some of you, the money that you were looking for is coming in. It's not just payday. It's maybe some money that you were waiting on. The check finally shows up in the mail. So it's victory. Or maybe something gets resolved that had been hanging out there in the wind. Maybe some legal issue or even a tax issue. So it's a signal that it's, you might get news to say that it's being, really being resolved. So that's what Sandalphon is about. Sandalphon is the answerer or the deliverer and answerer of prayers. Sometimes those answers show up in a different form than what we initially thought or may have expected, but they do get heard and answered. So, and Sandalphon's about, even though in this particular card, he's trumpeting. It's a very exuberant feeling to it. He's an angel of gentleness. So, and it's also about really, that kind of celebration is about enjoying the fruits of your labor. Maybe you've been working really hard on a project or something, or you just put a lot of, maybe it's not working hard to you, maybe you put a lot of time, energy, love into a project, whether it's work related or just a creative project. And so this is about, reaping the fruits of your labor. Maybe you get lots of compliments on it, lots of accolades sent your way. So, or even awards maybe. So that is Sandalphon's message for today. So he's leading us into the weekend with this feeling of being victorious. And it's also a message to kind of embody that feeling. If you're not feeling that way right now, if you're feeling in a place where maybe there's a little bit more nervous trepidation, take a moment and think about what it would feel like to be victorious. That wonderful, exuberant yes that we get when we feel victorious, and work with that feeling to to help manifest or draw to you those things that will make you feel that way, especially with the, the energy of a new moon is a great time for manifesting new things, and things that feel joyful to you is a great way to do it. We're always talking on these channels about putting your focus on what you desire and not what you fear. So that's one way to do that, and harness the energies of the new moon and the fact that it's a solar eclipse and new beginnings. Really take advantage of those energies. So let's see if there's any other archangels that are working with us. We'll go to pull one more card here. All right, there's none jumping out, so we'll just ask, are there any other archangels working with us today, and see who we get. I'm feeling drawn to this. This is not a surprise. Haniel with moon cycles. And she says, notice how the moon affects your energy and manifestations and capitalize upon these cycles. Well, if this isn't a confirmation of what I was just talking about, use these moon energies this weekend. The energies of the new moon and new beginnings. And this card has just, it has like all the different doves of peace on it. It has that beautiful blue color that's just so calming and peaceful. So it feels like it's going to be a really, we're going into this weekend with a really good feeling. Between Sandalphon saying, yes, victorious, something's going to work out for you, or carry that feeling forward. And it might even just be that it's the end of the week, that victorious feeling. It's like, yes, the end of the week is finally here. I'm so glad it's Friday. So he's coming in with that feeling, and Haniel's, right on the heels of it, with her saying, take advantage of the energies of this new moon and focus on new beginnings. Maybe it's time for you to just clear out your closet, wipe the slate clean, and start fresh with a new beginning. Or clear off your desktop, wipe it clean, and start with a fresh beginning. Put your mind and focus on that. And as I look at that, Haniel, both of these angels actually help us with sensitivity issues. So, and although that isn't a message that they're giving us, that way, at least not for this weekend, but they are both, angels who have to deal with that. And, and as such, I would consider that as we go into the weekend, that, you can use your sensitivity in a very positive way to harness the energies that are going on this weekend, the heightened energies of excitement and enthusiasm and new beginnings and all the wonderful feelings that brings us. So use your sensitivity in a proactive way, a positive way, that way, instead of feeling like, sometimes I think we can feel like a little bit like we're the victim of it, that we have these heightened sensitivities, and we feel especially vulnerable to certain kind of lower negative emotions that people have. This is on the flip side of it. This is where we're sensitive to the very positive, very heightened, very excited, enthusiastic energies that are coming in that lead us forward on our spiritual path. So those are our messages for today, and it has a really good feeling going into the weekend, and I'm very excited about that. So I will look forward to speaking with you again tomorrow for the weekend reading, and I hope you have a lovely Friday, everyone. Thanks so much to all the new subscribers to the channel. Glad to have you on here, and thanks to everyone who has been leaving comments on the channel. You're welcome to leave any comment below. So take care, everyone. Have a lovely day.